Why is it when dealing with negative people, some people say they sucked my energy? They're energy vampires. They want my energy. So I'm going to explain a little bit into the more subtle dynamics as to why our energy goes down, why someone would be an energy vampire. Let's start with someone who would be an energy vampire. So someone who is maybe chronically negative, someone who might be manipulative. So let's start with the negative person. So this person is essentially in a very strong, solidified ego contraction, which is the opposite. So essentially, what the kind of the universe wants is giving to flow through people. But some people, because of their fears and their traumas and all sorts of things, that they close and they become so consumed with themselves. This is essentially the nature of depression. This is why we need healers to help people become aware of these things. The people who want to take responsibility for these patterns so that they can free up energy to give their contribution. But essentially, some people, they have such strong neuroses, whether it's just like this circular thinking where they can't get out of themselves. And they're depressed and they complain and they're negative, right? So, some people will be on this their whole lives. And that's a fact. They won't change. There's not enough energy in them to make any change, which is it's their path. But why does this bother us? Why does this bother me when someone is being negative? So that's a very interesting question. So let me just say first, when you truly see things clearly, compassion naturally arises. Okay? So if you could really see their inner struggle clearly in your own process, there would be compassion. So let's talk about this reactivity and energy going down when you encounter someone negative. So, someone negative, they're complaining, right? Well, actually, let's break it down even further. Let's start at childhood, okay? When someone, I apologize about the plane. Let's start at childhood. So, let's say you're a young toddler or 2, 5, 10 years old, and one of your parents is constantly complaining, or they're so consumed with themselves. Maybe they're manic depressive, bipolar, maybe they're just depressed. And so what a child wants, they want to be acknowledged, they want to be seen, and they want to be loved. And when this caretaker is so consumed with themselves, well, it creates this part of you that wants to be seen and acknowledged. And this is why some people develop patterns for approval, which is essentially why some people become manipulative. So essentially, this young child is screaming for attention. They want love. They want to be acknowledged. They want to be seen. This is normal for a child. It's okay. Though, since they're not seen, they start to develop maybe an anger towards the parent, a frustration, maybe they fall into sadness. So this is the same pattern why some people are energy vampires. So essentially, this is why compassion is naturally arising. Everyone is on a different side of the coin when it comes to this, until you've integrated your energy through healing processes. So, a person is being negative, and suddenly your energy starts to go down. So this isn't for everyone. I mean, everyone has different dynamics. Some people get stuck in needing to help this energy vampire. This gets stuck in needing to help, and they stay too long when they should leave. Possibly they hold the guilt that they need to help, deep repressed guilt. Other people, when this person's complaining, they start to feel an anger or frustration, and it's not really that appropriate to the situation. It's because this exact situation is reflecting, it's mirroring our dynamic in which when our caretaker complained was negative, we felt frustrated and angry. Suddenly, we feel frustrated and angry with this person. And it's not really appropriate to the situation. So what we do is we repress our anger and our frustration, and we let the person keep continuing on. And really, what we didn't do is we didn't set a boundary. Okay, we didn't say, no, this isn't good for me, I'd like to change the subject, or, I mean, it depends on the person. The person could even be malicious if you were to make that request and try to set a boundary. So, essentially, our energy, our will, goes down. And of course our energy is going to go down. Our main chakra, we just closed off the power in the energy through our main chakra. So now we're just like, now we are a victim to this person's complaining. You see, so there's always two ends of the coin. We are now as much of a victim as them because we are not speaking our truth. So this is very subtle stuff. And I know it's not for everybody. Some people want to say, no, they're an energy vampire and I'm good. I'm the good person here. You know, I didn't do anything wrong. They're the bad person. So it's creating a very strong rift, a me and a them consciousness. And this is not a very evolved consciousness. It's not at all. When you can truly see your dynamics, their dynamics, your reactivities, and state what you need, do the actions of what is appropriate for you, then you are evolving. Evolving isn't just an awareness practice. So yes, we meditate to become aware of these dynamics, but also we need to make steps in our own life so we can have the courage to integrate these things. So when we would usually close off our power because we learned that as a child because we didn't want to lose the little love we were getting, the little attention we were getting, so we didn't get angry when we should have, but we didn't. And now we need to be able to release that contraction, which is the fear of our own anger and our own power, to come more fully into who we are. So I hope this video was helpful. Please check out my book, Leaning Into Life, on my website, cafeholistic.com. I also have a chakra meditation MP3, which will help you see the shadows that I speak about here. And I also have a silent witness meditation MP3, which will help you create more space in your awareness to also see more shadows and navigate life more clearly. Thank you so much for allowing me to create the videos that I love to make.